Hey guys, it's Kara. I just wanted to make this little opening to introduce you to the last section of my BQ Bound series. This is the one where I actually go to the race, and so I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So if you guys have seen any of the previous videos in this series, I'm pretty sure that you know that they're very unedited and very raw and very unprofessional. That's because I clearly did not know how to edit, and I'm learning right now. I'm trying to get better at it, but it is just a documentation of my journey of what I went through with this BQ training plan. So I apologize for how informal they were, but if you have been following me on any of them, you can kind of tell that I bounced through a lot of different emotions with this. It was really intense for me. Some of the videos I was very anxious, and then some of the videos I was almost a little bit manic, and then I'd get really excited, and then I would be really depressed, or maybe just off the rails, back and forth, back and forth. And then finally, I found my confidence. And so this last video is after I have gained this confidence, and I'm going to Vegas and I'm going to race. So I'm excited to show you guys that. And you've probably noticed I kept the comments off for every single other video. That's just because all of the emotions that I was feeling and what I was going through, I'm not really worried about trying to get views on them. I just wanted to have them all in one section. And I also totally understand that if you put anything online, you kind of have to expect that it's a natural consequence that people might criticize you. But I just wanted to take that extra step to kind of protect myself. But I think someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, that was weird. It's the weekend and I came in, this is my classroom. I just came here to film and kind of just to be in the space to edit. So no one else is here because it's a Saturday, literally. So when I heard somebody sounding like they were coming in the door, I had to go check it out and I locked the door. So we should be good now. Anyways, and I'm also really excited to announce that I am going to do another round for trying to qualify for the Boston Marathon again, starting in January. So it's December now, so next month. I did have one other attempt where I tried to qualify. I trained through the summer. I didn't qualify this time around, unfortunately. As I'm sure you guys know, the BQ standard times changed by 5 minutes. So yeah, now I'm gonna be trying to get a sub 325 in order to qualify. I haven't decided if I'm gonna film it yet, but it's to be determined. And also my mom just got back into running and she decided that she's going to run the half marathon of the full one that I'm doing. And it's her first half marathon in a decade. So it's gonna be a big day for both of us. But anyways, enjoy this last part of the BQ series. Last day of work before I go to Vegas, and I am rocking the Revel merch from the Mount Charleston last year. Also wearing, because they weirdly match, my backup running shoes, my old ones, and struggle to bend my leg to show my socks, which have my dog's face on them. So I'm gonna go into work, have the best day ever, and then your girl's off. It's Friday, April 5th, aka my sister and my dad's birthday, day before race day. Last night I slept and I ended up getting almost 8 hours, which never happens. But I think because I went back to sleep, I slept too much and now I'm tired. But it's better to have too much sleep if I don't sleep tonight than to not have slept very much either nights. Whatever, we'll see what happens. But you can never expect to get any sleep on race day. I never showed this. Let me put this on my pantry against a bag of chips. This is what my students brought me. This is probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. So this is $50 worth of goo, and it's the only flavor that I like because I told them while I was running the marathon and they were volunteering, I was like, you guys, they never give this one out at races. They always give flavors I don't like. If there's any extra, could you bring me a couple? That's what they gave me.
So, I mean, I feel a little guilty that they gave me all this extra because I asked for a couple, but I'm like, hey, bro, I'm not gonna say no to this. The other thing I wanted to show was my completed training plan thing. I utilized the same sheet of paper throughout the whole thing. I keep it always in my little notebook. I write everything down, so I always have a notebook on me, whether it's like, I have like 10 different notebooks. I always have at least one on me because I write everything down. Okay, so here is the training plan, the completed one. I used this from the day I created it, or copied it from the book, I guess, to today. Not that anybody is gonna care to like pause this and actually look at it, but I have like the key for the different colors, how fast my speed run should have been, recovery runs, what they should look like, my long run times, tempo run, whatever the heck. And then I added up the mileage. This is the mileage for each week. There were some days that I ran less, some days that I ran more. Like for this guy, I was supposed to do just 22 miles for the long run, but I ended up doing the 26.2 because I did that full marathon instead to replace it. If you like look at the trend of the rest days, like I never really noticed it, but I hadn't taken a rest day all the way until the taper. This was my first rest day. So I really only did rest days these last 3 weeks. And for some of them, I really had to because I was sick and I had to recover. So that's just insane to think about. In case I don't qualify tomorrow at the race, so I'm basically just gonna re-taper and do a copy of what this part of the training plan said. So, another 24, that sounds so horrible. Yeah. Just wanted to show that. I can't even believe that I did everything on this plan. And then I'm, of course, drinking my Gatorade with the liquid IV in it. And I'm about to stretch for a long, long time.
Video?
Going to the Expo with the king. Yes, king. The one that I'm gonna get tomorrow, and then the one I'm getting in May. Okay, I got my running band with all the times.
So that's what you have to be.
These are like what the pacer is gonna run at, the suggested for how many of the mile times or whatever that you're supposed to get in order to hit 3:30. So like I'll be checking my watch to make sure I'm in sync or like slightly above all of those times. But the scary part is that like I wasn't worried, and then I saw that like the last 4 miles are all just barely above 8, which that's gonna suck because this 23 to 24 is flat, 22 is uphill, but all the rest is pretty much downhill. So we'll see. And it was like $20 online to buy one of these, and we just get it at the Expo for free. So I don't really know. Second Revel race. Here's the bib. It says Boston Strong because that's the go. And I get, weirdly, a free pink box. So, even if I don't qualify, I still win. Because I get a free pink box. Right, babe? Right. And a free beer, which will go straight to yours truly. My man. Oh, and the lady complimented my nails. She was like, oh, your nails say that you're ready. So, that's a win that she noticed. This is the view of the beautiful Las Vegas. Okay, first course is artichoke risotto. Lou got the beef Wellington. We've got my favorite, the Gouda mac and cheese. We've got Lou's beef Wellington, and this is new on their menu. It's the roasted cauliflower. Like, holy crap, let's eat. This is the best food I've ever tasted. Carb loading. For dessert, sticky toffee pudding. So freaking good, love. It is. What time is it? 3:30 in the morning. We're all ready, out the door and ready in our jammies. So having my bagel on the way. And I actually slept last night. I had a dream though. It was 9:18 on my phone clock when I woke up. So I thought I missed the race. It was already light outside and I was freaking out, but I'll take a nightmare over not sleeping any day. So I'm at the top and I'm in my onesie. It's freezing like last year. I'm wearing this little kid hat. And there's all this snow. Not as much as last year, but it's not really looking like I'm going to be able to warm up because it's so much ice and they're like warning all the runners that there's a lot of ice. So I'm just going to go activate my hand warmers. And apparently the race starts an hour earlier than I thought, which is good news, but also like so much for following my 2-hour plan. But yeah. And I can't believe I was on the party bus again. That was crazy. I'd almost rather be on a normal bus, but whatever. I did it. I did it.
You did it.
3:28:31. I just can't believe it. We're gonna go wait in line to get a little BQ tag. And what else are we getting? My free pink box.
Pink box first. I mean, this line is already super long.
Okay, pink box, and then we'll get the thing, and then my bag drop bag. That's what it's called. Avoid all the people vomiting. We'll be able to walk and then call all my family and then check if I lost a toenail. But I did it. I'm trying to avoid anyone who's gonna throw up. That's why I'm yanking you around. I can't with throwing up. You know me.
That's the tag to get your thing. That's what it looks like.
Ma, let's get the pink box so I can get some sugar in me. We have to take a picture after. Alright, let's go figure this out. If you see someone puking, just tell me, don't look there. Okay. Alright, let's go get the pink box. Like, runners, when they first finish as hard as they can, they're really out of it. They're not, like, thinking straight. Anyways, we'll get in that line. We did it. Time to celebrate! I got this.
Oh, yeah, we saw
I never
it.
thought
We were thinking
I'd
about
see
it.
today.
We just said, like, no, I'm not sure you guys are training.
In the after marathon breakfast, we both got the chilaquiles and we're splitting pancakes because, well, we earned it. Okay, well, heading home from the race, and Luis and I were joking in the gas station on the way to the race that if I qualify, I can get this squishmallow. And, well, we got the squishmallow on the way out. So, but when it comes to the race, like, a lot of things just went right. Like, I think some of the reasons of why I was able to do it was because I slept well. Even though I had a nightmare, I still slept, which is rare in general for me. I knew the course really well. I decided to wear leggings, thank God. I didn't have to pee during it, which is just such a lifesaver, seriously. And then I stayed with the Pacers until mile 22 because I have on my little arm. Oh, there's Luis. On my little arm, I wrote all of the miles where there's little hills. And so you probably can't tell from this, but it says 23 to 24. That whole mile is uphill. And so once I was at mile 22 with the Pacers, I was still feeling really good. And I was like, I need to book it for the next mile so that I have that extra cushion for the mile 23 to 24, which was hell, by the way. My whole family's watching my live stats and thinking like, oh my God, she slowed down so much in mile 23. She must be hitting the wall, burning out. But like, they didn't know that I had that plan, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to run at an 8-minute mile pace up that hill for a whole mile at the way end of the race. So that worked out. So there was like a lot of things that really helped me out. I also, like, we know Vegas pretty well at this point. We already knew the whole rundown with this run, and we stayed at the same Airbnb. I brought my entire bed, like, just things that all went right. So now we're just gonna go home, and I'm gonna sleep when I get home. And shout out to Luis for being the best ever through all of this. So